What's up YouTube? You know it's your boy Mr. Stocks on the go, and we are back with a brand new video, guys. I want to thank you all for being here. Please go ahead, smash that like button. Let's get this video to 30 likes. Today I wanted to come and talk about a topic that I've seen amongst new investors and old investors, and I think it's a question that constantly keeps coming up, and today we are going to answer that question. So once you got your pen, your papers ready, guys, class in session. And also, guys, if you'd like to support this channel in my Jamaican accent, you can check out the links in the description. Meaning you can check out the links in the description. I got a link for Wealthsimple trade. You can sign up, guys. Deposit just $1 and you'll get $25 on your investment journey. All right, so with that being said, guys, we're going to jump straight into the topic at hand. What is the best Canadian offered account to hold US paying dividend stocks? And I've seen this question get bounced around a lot, and I think it just needs to start off with some clarity. Guys, there is no right or wrong way to invest in US stocks, guys. I truly believe it all comes down to preference and that individual who is investing. So with that being said, I'm just going to go over some pointers and then we're going to jump straight into the meat of the matter. All right, so TFSA stands for tax-free savings account. While on the other hand, guys, the RRSP stands for Registered Retirement Savings Plan. Both of these accounts, guys, have their pros and their cons. As I said before, it all comes down to personal preference. So first off, guys, let's start with the obvious. Yes, you can hold US stocks in your TFSA or your RRSP. Guys, as I said, it all comes down to personal preference. As long as the US stock you want to buy trades on a designated exchange, you can hold it in your TFSA. The CRA won't tax any capital gains or dividends earned on your US investments, but the IRS will levy taxes on dividends, even if it's held in your TFSA. And that is where the RRSP comes in, guys. But before we get into the RRSP, let's take a look at some of the fees that you'll have to pay if you do decide to hold a US dividend paying stock in your TFSA. As I said before, and I'll say it again, guys, it's all about personal preference. Holding US dividend paying stocks in a TFSA will lead to a 15% withholding tax on that dividend when received, either in cash or a dividend reinvestment plan. This applies to common or preferred shares held directly or those held within managed products such as exchange traded funds, which is an ETF. All right, guys, so you can put the pen, put the paper to the side. Here's where I break it down for you in a simpler format. All right, so with the TFSA, guys, yes, you can hold a US paying dividend stock in your TFSA. You will just be subjected to a 15% withholding tax from the dividends received. On the other hand, guys, you can also hold a US growth stock in your TFSA and you will pay zero taxes on that stock if it appreciates in value. Now, when it comes to the RRSP, guys, that's a whole different story. US stocks, dividends paid into RRSP, Registered Retirement Income Fund, or a similar registered retirement account are generally free from withholding tax for Canadian residents, as the US recognizes the tax deferred status of the account. All right, so that is the only reason we do not pay taxes on US dividends in our RRSP, guys. So with that being said, let's make a long story short. When it comes to the TFSA, yes, you can hold US dividend stocks and US growth stocks. You will be subjected to a 15% withholding tax, though, on dividends received from the dividend stocks. With the RRSP, you can hold US dividend and US growth stocks in that account, and you will not be paying any taxes at all. So with all that being said, guys, does it really make that big of a difference? And in my opinion, it doesn't. So if you take a look at the screen right now, guys, it says, should I hold VOO in my RRSP or TFSA? Why holding US stocks that pay dividends in your RRSP saves you 15% in withholding tax. Long story short, the American government wants to incentivize Canadians investing into their stock markets. Under a Canada US tax treaty, the US recognizes the RRSP as a tax deferred vehicle and does not charge the 15% withholding tax on income from US stocks, preventing double taxation and incentivizing investment. Does it really make that much of a difference in total investment returns based on which account you invest in? All right, guys, so let me just start off with the longer answer first. So, assuming you had VOO in your TFSA earning a 6.6 annual return rate and dividend yield at 1.5%, you would be losing out on 3.4% of your entire return. So, on a return of $6.60 on $100, that's 6.6%, you would lose 0.225 cents in US withholding tax. And for the short answer, guys, yes, you should hold US dividend stocks in your RRSP, sheltering you from that 15% withholding tax. But overall, I do not think that that 15% withholding tax should be your primary concern when deciding what stocks to hold in your TFSA account. Alright guys, I hope this video helped in some way, shape, or form, giving you a better understanding of how to navigate through this wild west of a stock market, guys. So that being said, you know it's your boy Mr. Stocks on the go. Stay investing, stay building out that generational wealth, guys. Also remember to check out the links in the description. I am out.